the Wolf here, and I'm back with some more Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, guys, I'm doing another Dungeons and Dragons session. Well, it's my solo dungeon session. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys haven't seen my last Dungeons and Dragons session video, live stream videos, please go and watch them. And if you guys want me to do more of this, comment down below. What was that? Okay. But actually, before we begin, I got this, so another dice kit set. Let's open this up first. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now this is a Stranger Things tiny treasure pack, and it is a Dungeons and Dragons inspired. So let's see what if this comes in. So yeah. All right. Oh my god. Okay, here's the dice, guys. Oh wow, and I didn't realize these are really small. Now, okay, and it does come with a pieces mini dice set and a metal collectible coin and a fabric dice bag. So okay, that's cool. Okay, I missed one, so let me get this out. Okay. Come down. Hey guys, so here's the coin. And yeah. And don't worry guys, I'll start the session in a minute. But now here's the dice kit. Dice. Okay. And now here are the dice. Oh wow, I forgot how small these are. Let me see. Yeah, so this might be the D20. And here are the other dice. So yeah, I think we'll test these out in the Dungeons and Dragons session right now. So let me get in first. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so last time on Dungeons and Dragons, last time in this, okay, from last week's session, Silver went on a quest to solve the mystery of the haunted mansion, and yeah, and there he met the three researchers, Lyra, Thorin, and Kai. they went inside the match after, well, Silver tried to identify why the door opened, but unfortunately he didn't go well. So, but the researchers didn't know about this. So yeah, they want to help them investigate by going inside, and yeah, as they do so, they looked at a picture of a tiefling woman in the picture, and appeared right behind, right in behind them is called an NPC named Baron Von Darkstalker, and he does identify the woman in the picture for our adventure, Silver and researcher, that her name was Luna Darks. I mean, hold on, Luna Scarlet. And he tells the Avengers about his backstory when he was working for Luna Darkstalker. Kai decided to talk to the Baron alone, while Silver and the two other researchers waited outside. And after a long hour of waiting, Kai came out and tells Silver and Lyra and Thorin everything that he talked with the Baron alone. And after that, the mystery of the haunted mansion has been solved. And now, and guys, one more moment. Come on, guys. Anyways, so now let's get back into the world. Dungeons. Okay, here we go. With that, you started heading back to the cabin and rested for the night. The next day, you woke up and get yourself ready for the day. You see some new quests on the board. Now, I forgot to get ready to write. Now, it took me an hour to write down some new quests, but I didn't get them down just yet. But I will explain to them. Now, first off, the quests I am thinking of are one is that there's some mysterious magic. There's some magic problem going on in the forest. Actually, there are signs of mysterious magic going on in the forest. And some explorers are having some trouble thinking what's going on. The second quest, it was for her. The second quest was let's see. Some mysterious footprints that are or actually, let's see. One was a weird sound coming in from the cave. Another mystery. Some cave. A bunch of researchers discovered a cave, but hearing some strange sound. Now, while you are looking at the board, you get a call from someone you actually know that you remember from the last adventure. Now, let me see who that person was. You hear a call from your ancient device, and get a call from Zed and Raja. Calling you on the ancient device that looked like a cell phone. And when you answered the call, Zed says, "Hey, look. Hey, hold on. Yo, what up? How's the morning doing?" So for me, I would say, "Oh, I'm doing good." "Oh, that's cool." Yep. And Zed replies, "Cool. Oh, hold on. You got a call from... Cool. Hey, we might... While you're talking with Zed on your ancient device, Crystal comes over and says, "Oh, hi, good morning." "Oh, good morning, adventurer. Oh, and I see you're on your ancient device talking to Zed." "Yes." She sees Zed and says, "Oh, hi, Zed. how are you doing? Zed says, flies, good. Eh, yeah. So, what calls you in? So, I was asking if you can do me a favor. But I might need help with something. Oh, what is it? Well, it's for our little adventurer here, who you and Raja just met. Yes. Well, we do have some quests for him in the sci-fi realm, and I'm asking, if it's okay if I ask you if it's okay if he can come to the sci-fi realm to help us with some quests. Of course. Yes. Then Crystal says, yes, of course. We'll do that right away. Okay. Then it's settled. Oh, forgot to mention before I left, before me and Raja left, you can actually press on the teleportation button on your ancient device so you can get teleported to the Millennium Dragon. Onto the Millennium Dragon that's in the sci-fi realm. So, and we'll meet you there. Alright. So, what I would do for Silver, he would accept and get ready to be teleported. Alright. Crystal said, alright. Are you ready for this? Yes. And Silver would say yes. Alright. Now, I want you to get your things ready and then head off to the sci-fi realm. We'll keep you updated from the realm that you're in. And we wish you good luck. As you do so, you get your things ready. And then, while you're get your ancient device out and press the teleportation button on the phone. Wait, actually, on the ancient device. When you press the teleportation button, you get some. You start seeing your body glowing, but you don't know what it is. What's going on? I think so. For him, I'm gonna do a intelligence check. So, same thing with the DC, either 10 or 12. Ooh. I rolled a 17, so he passed. As you see, alright, as you see, Silver looks at himself while he's glowing, and then he realized what Zed said. The teleportation button will pixelize him and see that you're starting to get ready for the teleportation as you get pixelized with the ancient device in your hand, as you get teleported somewhere. At the next moment, you teleported onto the Millennium Dragon in the sci-fi realm. But you are so confused of what part of but you're wondering what part of the Millennium Dragon you are at. As you're trying to figure out where you are, suddenly you hear a voice saying, "Oh, there you are. Whoops. Oh, thank goodness you came. Oh, my apologies about the... Oh, my apologies about the teleporter. It still needs to be worked on. But luckily you're on the Millennium Dragon." Uh, And you notice this is Raja who found you. So uh, you start to remember. Take a look at this triple high, and you start to realize that this is Raja, Zed's friend, and when started, you're so happy to see Raja, and Raja says, "Oh, my bad about the teleporter. It still needs to be worked on, but the good news is you're on the Millennium Dragon." Of course, I still need to work on the... Of course, me and Zed are still working on the teleportation, but the good news is you're okay. Oh, and... Oh, forgot to get... Oh, forgot one thing. I want to wear these. So, in the sci-fi realm, it is like a futuristic world. So, you started to... You looked at your gear, and it's totally... It is the same. Oh, you guys know that Silver has his bow and arrow, mace, and his short sword. And you are now wearing some, as you're looking at yourself, you're wearing some clothing that you're wearing a special type of gear that you never seen before. As you're so confused of what's going on, Raja explains, "Oh, yes, I forgot. In the sci-fi realm, you are wearing some futuristic clothing, futuristic outfits that when you get teleported into the sci-fi to a different realm, your gear change. So yeah, in the sci-fi, you're wearing... Anyways. Oh, and... Oh, my... Oh, right. No time to waste. We better go meet up with Zed. So, you get yourself ready. Started heading towards the... pilot's... Alright, no. Started getting on to the place. Getting to the captain's... Where you see the 3 little constructs. As you make it to the top of the Millennium Dragon, you see the 3 little constructs that Zed introduced you to. Megan, and let's see. Let's see. Now if I can find their names. Alright. Here we go. Wait. You see in the pilot seat, there's one of the little, you see the 3 little constructs, which had Zed introduced you to. Remember when Zed introduced you to them? Megan, Chip, and Dale. And in a Spelljammer, like, captain's seat, you see Zed. Raisha sees him as you see Zed. Raisha says, "Oh, Zed, our adventurer is here." Oh. He sees you and Raisha and says, "Ah, you finally made it." Daka. Or actually, oh. Well now, that was fast. I thought you would be right in front of us. Yeah, and Zed, well, Raja says, "Well, Zed, it did work. It did work, but unfortunately, I found him in the storage unit." Zed felt a little bit embarrassed. He was like, "Whoops, my bad. I forgot about sometimes the teleportation can get a little bit weird. Sometimes. Yeah, I think we still need to work on it." As he says that, Chip and Dale comes up to him and tell him that everything is okay. That they will start fixing the teleporter on the Millennium Dragon. Now, if you guys are wondering what they're saying to him, it's not like they go beep beep beep, and they go beep beep. They go. So yeah. My bad. Yeah, that's what they would. And Zed replies, "Okay, thanks, Chip and Dale. Yeah, thanks." Yeah, don't worry. Whenever Zed feels, they tell him that they will work on fixing the teleporter. Now, for Silver, he would say, yeah, who, how did that happen?" Ray just said, "Well, sometimes Zed forgot to mention that we still need to work on the teleporters, like teleportation. Because sometimes the teleporter can sometimes teleport you on parts of the Millennium Dragon that are not right here in the captain's quarter. Because For some reason, yeah, a lot of the crew keeps getting teleported onto different parts of the Millennium Dragon instead of the captain quarters. So yeah, we'll walk around. But anyways, we're very glad that you came, and it was very nice for your guildmaster to send you with us on this quest on some quests for in the sci-fi realm. You asked about the quest, the problem that's going on in the sci-fi realm, and Zed says, well, for some reason, there's some magical, or some problems going on in the sci-fi realm. Well, first of all, there are some fairies that are causing some problems in a village that's on a planet. And another one is some clockworks and some mechanical clockworks. Yeah. Just like some problems in your realm, we have problems in the sci-fi realm, which are for some reasons, a lab was trying to study the the fairies' magic, but some reason it's going crazy, went wrong, and unfortunately, the science lab is now being overrun with fairies with wild magic. And another lab that's on another planet is well, at a space station is causing some problems. So yeah, we might need your help. I did explain to your guildmaster what is going on in our realm. So yeah, I'm glad that she sent you here. So, because we heard that you're really good at some uh, solving like mysteries and stopping some monster and dealing with some monster problems. So yeah, we really need your help as well. So yeah, what do you say? Are you up for the challenge? So for me, Silver will say yes, of course. I will do anything to help you guys. Great. So our first mission is that we need to help some researchers that are in a science lab on a spaceship that is caught, that they were doing some research on some fairies, but unfortunately the fairies got out of their containment cell and now running wild on the ship. Now, here's the thing. When we get to the spaceship, I might have to warn you. The fairies that were on the spaceship can sometimes actually, they do have like wild magic, and they are armed with some swords, with weapons. Now, they are, you ask what kind of fairies they are. And Zed says, yeah, once we get to the spaceship, I'll explain to you when we get there and might see for yourself, because they, and yeah. So, Silver will ask, are they armed? Like, Silver does mention he does have his sword, mace, short sword, mace, and bow. And Zed's replied, yeah, yes, they are armed, and they do have their own weapons that they are armed with, and also you do have to watch out for their magic. So, yeah, might want to be careful. So, Zed will come with you. So both you, Zed, and Raja decided to come along. They said they will come along with you to not just help you with not only to help you on your quest, on these quests, but also to protect you. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So Zed and Raja are they are very happy that Silver is going on this quest with them, going on these sci-fi quests with them. But they also are aware of that they need to protect Silver as well. So they they do get their gear ready, and yeah. So they get themselves ready. For Raja, since she is a bard, she will get her magical instruments and her, like, I would say daggers. Zed will get his Star Wars like blaster and including a lightsaber as well. So yeah, as the ship, you hear, well, you, Zed, and Raja are talking. One of the contracts says, beep boop beep 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 boop boop boop, and Zed, and for that, he said, "What did they say? What did they said? Wait, what did she say?" And Zed respond. He said, "We are here at the spaceship that has some problems with berries. So, you guys get yourself ready ready to aboard the ship. Now, for that, guys, Silver would say, all right, I'm ready." So, you, Zed, and Raja, prepare yourself. And then, when the door opens on the side of the ship, you three, you, Zed, and Raja entered the ship. Now, this is the part where and where Zed, or Silver, and the other NPCs, and the two NPCs will, as that's going on, Zed tells everybody to split up and investigate the ship. Or actually, we could have them stick. Zed tells them to stick together and they group together while they investigate the ship has the research. And now, Silver will. You go down the hallway of this spaceship, and you hear, and you do see a laboratory on the ship. This is where you started. So you, Zed, and Raja go explore this. Would you like? For Silver, he will explore. All right. And for that, I'm gonna have to roll not just Silver, but Zed and Raja. For Zed. Raja. And also, guys, you do forgot to mention one more thing about those bears. So, yeah, so. But you don't know what type of berries they are. Is it? Hold on, guys. Which dice do I need? That's the pyramid one. No. Hold on, guys. Oh, there it is. For that, I'm gonna say they're all gonna roll an investigation check. So, time for I'm gonna give Zed, I'm gonna give Silver, Zed, and Rage to do some investigation check. So I'll start with Silver first. Ooh, yikes. I rolled a nat 1, so not good for Silver. Now, let's do Raja. Oof, she got a 4. Let's see if Zed has any luck. Oh my gosh, he does. So Zed got 17. Wait, which one did I roll? Okay. Yeah, so it was Silver, Raja, and Zed. Alright. Okay, so... Well, for Silver, he looks carefully in this room, but he thinks, maybe I can find something. Maybe he'll see something, but he thinks, oh, but unfortunately he doesn't find anything. Raja, she tries her best to figure out if there's, so, actually, for Silver, he tries his best to figure out what happened in this room, but he doesn't see anything wrong. Raja, she tries her best to see if there's anything wrong that happened in the room as well, but he doesn't see anything. But Zed, however, He looks very carefully at the room and calls out to both you and Silver and you and Raja, so and Raja, and says, "Hey guys, I found something." So you, Silver, so Silver will go with Raja to see what Zed found. So yeah. All right. You find Zed in the room. Find Zed, and he finds something, and he found something on the in the lab on that's on the ship. You see some like capsules, or actually pods in the room. Now, it's very hard what are inside these two, but you remember. But when Zed said about the room where the fairies have been kept, he forgot to oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, they kept them in these pods so that way the fairies could not get out. And you look very carefully, and there was one in the middle, much bigger than the other two pods. But you are so confused of what this is. And you do see a figure inside. But as that's happening, hold up guys. But as you do so, you hear Raja saying, "Look out!" As you see in front of you, the fairies that woke up, armed with sword, getting ready to attack. So, as for that, even the bigger one, even the one in the bigger capsule, the 5 that were in the small capsules wake up. Or actually 4. 4 fairies. 4 of the fairies woke up from the caps. And for that, now it's time to roll for an initiative. Yep. And with that, it's time for an initiative. Oh. Wait. What is going on? Oh. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I will get the initiative ready in just a moment. Hold on. Let me get some things ready. get everything. Let me get it set up. Okay, guys. So, wait, hold on. Okay, guys, time to get the initiative ready. Let me roll for my character. Ooh, okay, he got a 14. So that's 14 for silver. Next up is Raja. Ooh, okay, she got a 15. So that's okay. 15 for Raja. Now, Zed. Oh, okay. He got a 17. Okay, let me get that down. Now for the fairy's turn. Except, okay, the fairy's got a 6. So they will go last. Alright. Alright. We got our initiative order. Alright, starting from the round, we have Zed. So for Zed, he will use his werewolf form and attack one of the fairies. Now let me roll for how much? Oof. He's got a 9, so Zed tries his best to use one of his werewolf claws to attack one of the fairies, but they dodge right out of the way. Up next is Raja. And she will play her lute. Oof, not good. As she tries her best to tries to cast a spell to play her lute, the fairies dodge her attacks. So, yeah. That did not go good. Now it's Silver's turn. Ooh, he got a 15. So a 15. So that'll hit. And I mean, however we'll do is we'll activate his bonus action to do a dragonic cry and go, oh yeah! And with that, that'll be a D8 to hit. He did 2 points of damage. As he goes for the first fairy, she gets hit. She is still standing. Next up is the fairy's turn. One of them will go up to Raja. Oh, 17. That hits. Or actually, he will hit Silver. Actually, after the first fairy goes for Silver, and it's a 17, so that'll hit. Oh, it'll be a 1d6. And Silver will take only 3 points of damage. As Silver gets hit by one of the fairy's sword. He gets hit. Next up is the second fairy's turn. That one missed as this one tries to go for Raja, but she dodged right out of the way. Third fairy's turn. And this one's gonna go for Zed. That one got a 3, so it missed. Next up is the last fairy's turn. Ooh, 10, but that doesn't hit. As this one, oh, try to go for Silver, but it missed. So starting back up the line, it's gonna be Zed's turn. Now Zed will use his werewolf claws to attack this fairy, and he got a 19, so that'll hit. Oh. Hold on. And he'll roll for him. That'll be either 1d6 or 8. Let's go with a 6. And that'll be 6 points of damage as this fairy gets hit by Zed. As Zed goes in with his werewolf powers and hits this fairy. The fairy goes. Now, next up is Raja's turn. Ooh, she got a 4. She tries her best to use her dagger, but it missed. Now, Silver's turn. a 12. Unfortunately, that does not hit. Well, actually, wait, hold on. With silvers plus 5 for his maze. 12, 11, wait, 12, wait, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. With a 17, that'll hit. Now it's time to roll a damage. Because this fairy will take 1 point of damage. 1 plus 1 plus ending. That as this fairy gets hit by Silver's mace and as it poops into magic death. One, two, down. Now it's time for the fairy's turn. 15. 15. That'll definitely hit. And it will go for Silver, seeing its fairy friend go down. And let's see how many. Oh, wait. 15, so see how much damage Silver will take. Okay, so he'll take 2 points of damage. Alright. Third fairy. Wait, second fairy. Oh! A 9. So this one will go for Raja. What? Actually. Well, I go for Silver, right? I mean, that as well. He will take. Ooh, 4 points of damage. Okay. Third fairy. The next fairy will go for Raja. And it missed. As it tries to bet to hit Raja, it missed. So yeah. And with so yeah, guys. And unfortunately but unfortunately, guys, I will have to call it. I will end it off there because but we are both Silver, Raja, and Zed will be. So we will do I will do the next part of the battle for next week's Dungeons and Dragons session. So yeah. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this Dungeons and Dragons, so yeah, guys. So anyways, I'm gonna end it off here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell to see more videos like this. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Okay.